Well, hello, my friend. My name is Joe Bekmotsky. I am the founder of Power to Be Happy, and I'm also the proud author of this book, Finding Hope in Times of Uncertainty, a guide to thriving in a challenging world of today. And if you want to thrive, in this crazy world that we live in today, then we want to be able to get on top of doubt, because doubt is such a part of our life, or it can be. Right? I know I've had an experience to this day, a lot of doubt, and it stops us from being more present and engaged and living in the moment. So how do you turn that around? So we're going to talk about today how to do that specifically in a way that really makes sense for you, for your life, how you can apply it in your life right now. But first we have to understand where doubt comes from, right? Because doubt usually comes from doing or aspiring to do things that are new, towards new experiences, towards aspirations or ambitions or hopes that you have for yourself. So in other words, you are trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward, and you're coming up against, perhaps old choices or old beliefs or things that are not serving you anymore, because you don't have the confidence of having done it. So it's kind of like a natural reaction, right? It's a natural reaction that comes up, right? So it's normal for us to experience doubt. I know it's not a good feeling, but what I'm trying to say is you want to be able to get on top of doubt in a way that doesn't prevent you from doing the things that you really want to be able to do in your life, whether that's in your career, whether that's in your family, in whatever way that is meaningful for you in your community. You want to live your life, and you want to use doubt as something that we can deal with and work around instead of letting doubt drive your life. So where does doubt come from? Well, doubt comes from questions, right? Doubt is all about questions. Like, am I good enough? Am I going to be really able to do this? Is this thing going to work out for me? Right? So we ask ourselves all of these negative questions, whether that's before an important event, or whether that's when you're having dreams or ambitions about it, and it makes you feel kind of small, doesn't it? Right? All of these negative questions, because what do you get in return? The trouble is, you get negative, put down answers to these questions, and as a result, you feel crushed. You feel like you can't move, and you can't act on your dreams and hopes and be the person that you truly know you are and want to be moving forward. So what can we do? Well, we gotta be able to change the type of questions that we ask ourselves. And the way that I like to come at it is to ask, what if things turn out better than I could ever imagine? Right? Well, imagine what would happen if you came up against a difficult situation. Let's say it's a presentation you gotta make in your work, or whether that's a difficult conversation you want to have with your partner, right? About making change. Oh, that's hard, right? And what if you didn't come from a place of expecting things to go wrong, but expecting things to turn for you, expecting things to go right? What if you really approached it thinking, what if things really do turn out better than I could ever expect, than I could ever dream? What would it look like then? And I want you to really think about it, right? Because that makes a big difference. When I first started doing coaching and working with clients one-on-one, I was petrified, because it's like, what are they gonna think? Are they gonna think, do I even know anything? Like, who am I to charge money for this and position myself as a coach, right? It was tough. All of these negative questions came up, and then I thought, well, what if I approach this situation in a different way? What if things turn out better than I could ever imagine. What if I'm going to support this person to really find a breakthrough in their life, to look at things, look in that session from a different perspective and understand things so much more clearly? What if I help them to uncover their own tools in dealing with it, the solutions that they've been kind of holding on to, or something that's been preventing them or getting in the way of it, so they can make a positive change in their life, and it really helps them in their business or in their personal relationship or both? How great would that be? And that's the deliberate choice that I make. And doing that just has a transformational effect, because I approach things with just a different energy. And that's what I want for you, my friend. I want you to look at situations in your life and approach it and really consider, like, what would it look like if things in this situation turn out better than you could ever imagine? And I'm telling you, this is going to shift things for you, because you're there, you're present, you're doing something about it, right? Because doubt, it's really important to just consider that doubt is something that cannot exist in the present moment. Doubt is something that comes from the past, or something that, might be, we might kind of see it, hanging over us in the future, like a cloud, because in the past things may have gone wrong for you, or didn't go right, and we're kind of afraid that bad things are gonna happen again. We've all have that. Or in the future, you're kind of afraid, going, oh, there's a lot of uncertainty and I don't know how things might turn out. And that uncertainty can be scary, right? Let's call it what it is, right? It's real. And that's just how things are. There's no way around that. I think that's just part of life. We're just calling it out. But when you are able to direct yourself to be more present, to be more engaged, to be in the moment, to use the mindset we talked about, expecting good things to come, that can make a dramatic difference in your life today. And the other way of doing it, this is another big idea that I wanted to share with you today, is to look and to help you be more present and be more engaged, is to live in the present through your values. Because I truly believe, my friend, that values, they're not these abstract things that we sometimes believe in or how we want things to be. But I'm not in any way disputing that, or I'm not saying that you shouldn't have values or things that you kind of think about. But I really believe that values, they are choices that we make every day. That our true values are the things that we do in our lives today. For me, there's no point of having a value of being a good dad if I don't spend time with my kids. I can think about that. It's really important to me, and I care about having a great family. But if I don't spend time with this family, if I'm not deeply engaged with them and doing things that are fun, that are supportive, that are meaningful, then this value is useless. It's not real, right? If I want to embody that value, then I have to make it real. I have to show up and be that, instead of thinking about it as something that is abstract. And sometimes it happens like that. Life takes a turn, and you kind of have certain values, but you haven't been doing them. What is that for you? I think that's important to realize and to catch yourself if you have gone off the path, right? Not from a perspective of blaming yourself, not from a perspective of saying, oh, I'm bad or I'm a bad person, but from a perspective of going, you know what? I can do better. That's how we can challenge ourselves, my friend. I constantly do this with my clients, in challenging them to be better version of themselves. And I want to do that for you right now and say, is there anything in your life where you feel where you've been holding back, or where you stepped off the path, where you need to get back on and live through your values and things that you believe in today? Because we never really walk through life and you go, oh, what are my values, right? And what do I care about, right? But sometimes that's important to really kind of reconnect with that and think about, what am I doing? And that's why it's so important to be more present, to live with greater sense of purpose, is to do things, to be more present and engaged. Is not is to do things that you want to be able to do as the person that you want to be, not as the person that you maybe are now. Because sometimes maybe you don't see yourself as a person who has enough confidence or enough skills to do things that you want to be able to do. But that's why it's so huge to believe in your ambitions, to believe in your dreams, to believe in who you want to be. That's what matters. That's where you can make change. That's where you can go out and make things happen. Even if you don't believe in yourself right now, that's okay. That's cool. I didn't believe in myself that, when I wanted to speak on stages, at corporate events in front of people, and I was just scared guy, just a regular guy who's been through cancer, never spoke about anything. I didn't know how to tell a story. I didn't know how to, make meaningful points. I didn't know how to engage people and give them incredible value. I had no idea. But I had the aspiration that I wanted to get behind the person that I wanted to be, that I aspired to be. And that's what helped me to make the shift. Because I didn't even believe in myself at that point in time, but I wanted to believe in myself moving forward, to believe in the person that I want to be. Because that's so powerful, my friend. Because when you believe in the person that you want to be, in your hopes, in your dreams, that means you're moving towards it. That's really powerful, because that means that you put yourself on a trajectory. When you're in a place of movement, and then you can learn. You can learn the skills that you need, or you can figure things out along the way, because you've done this before. You figured things out before. You've made things happen, and you can do it over and over and over again, right? That's why you can go towards your aspiration in a truly meaningful way. And it also becomes just so much more fun, right? Because you're doing things that are in line with the person that you want to be, with the person you aspire to be. So you constantly feel like you're making progress. You feel like you're moving forward. You feel like it's interesting. You feel like life has just greater zest and meaning, and it's exciting. And when you're doing that, there's no room for doubt in your life at that point in time, my friend. So these are the two big takeaways, my friend. One is to change the quality of questions that you ask yourself from negative to positive. To ask yourself, what if things turn out better than I could ever imagine before a big situation? And also live life and believe in the person that you truly aspire to be. That can make a huge breakthrough in your life right now. My name is Joe Bekmutsky. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are in a place where you feel you need that one-on-one support, if you feel that you need a champion in your corner helping you to really get breakthrough clarity in key areas of your life, then sign up for my Clarity First coaching program, which you can find out more at powertobehappy.com. That's powertobehappy.com. Click on the Clarity First link and check it out. My name is Joe Bekmutsky. Thank you for being here. Look after yourself.